So we got ourselves a case 450B. What are we doing to it? This motor's worn flat out, so we're gonna rebuild it and fix a fuel leak. So anyway, let's get started. Alright guys, so, and gals, for that matter, just saying, we've got things ready to take the nose off, which meant the lines unhooked from both ends of the cylinder, and the pin pulled. We thought you could just take the bolt out here and slide the apparatus off, but for whatever reason it's not, so we'll just pull it with the nose, which are these bolts here. We left one in on each side, so whenever he picks it up with the tractor, I can zip that dude out nice and quick. But we put the cage up top, and I just set the hood and whatnot over here. And pro tip, just get you a big bucket. So here we go. We're gonna set the nose off. Okay, everybody, so sorry y'all didn't get to see. Apparently GoPro has as much problems with cold as they have with heat. So, and it is cold. Today's low was 20. Come on, you northern folks, stop laughing. I know that's 20 degrees in the plus, but for us southerners, 20's cold. It's mean. And right now, inside the shop at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, even though it's a balmy 32.9 outside, inside it's 48. Yeah, again, you northern folks, stop laughing. I can hear you. So, anyway, now that you're done laughing, you are done laughing, aren't you? Let's get this engine out. It's kind of a mess. So, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's get the radiator drained, hoses off, and radiator out of the way, and then it should be a pretty simple ordeal. A little bit of plumbing, a few bell housing bolts, and a couple motor mounts, and we're off to the races, right? Here we go, y'all. Alright everybody, so it is the next day. It's cold in here. I mean, it's 18 outside, and in here, man, it's I think it's like 40, 41. So yeah, it's cold. As you can see yesterday, because I think the camera shut off from cold again, it's probably going to happen again today. Starter's off, everything's disconnected on this side except for the bell housing bolts. I'll get to them here in a little bit. And this hose here, it's disconnected, but it's cold and it's tough. So moving to the other side. Get over here, and I still got to do the fuel lines and whatnot on this side. And then it'll just be time for the bell housing and front motor mount, and we'll be ready to get out of here. So here we go. So here's the situation, so to speak. Bell housing, or the billy pan held on by one pesky bolt. Engine held in by one pesky bolt. One of them is going to give up. Which one? Which one first? I don't know. But I've got out Big Bertha. My bet's on her. So, with that said, until Chris gets back and I've got the chance to get her after it, we're gonna go ahead and pull ahead. You know, because I need someone to hold the bell housing down while we go dugga dugga dugga, or him to go ugga dugga dugga. One way or another, one of these impacts, not that one, has to get it out, because I've already had the big bar out. I'm tired of the big bar. It's Friday. Come on now. So, alright, let's get this head off. It's Monday morning. Need I see more? With that said, we're in engine corner. As you all know what that must mean. It's time to do some work. So this morning we're gonna go ahead and tear down the engine that we just took out of our case dozer. Here it is. It is a nasty, let me get this off here. There we go. It is a nasty, disgusting mess. But not only is it a disgusting mess, this dude is worn totally out. I mean, the groove right there. I'll see what I can do to document that later. I mean, it's worn out. You understand? It's worn out. So, time to get the torque converter and stuff off the back. And then we'll get the oil drained out of it when we get the engine stand over here. And we'll tear the rotating assembly out of this dude. Figure out what parts we need, what parts we don't. And as far as parts we need, everything. Yeah. So, well, let's do it, y'all. Okay, so as you can see, it is a nasty, disgusting mess. Which, I mean, I don't understand that. That equipment was perfectly clean. Now, back to some real stuff. As you can see, I got all the bolts out of the pump housing and everything, but she just don't want to let loose. So I got to get some floor clean and clean this floor up because I'm just slipping everywhere. And then we're going to try that again. But before I do, let me see if I can get in here and show you this, because I was blown away. Do you see this line right here? I mean, that ridge is so deep that it hangs my, listen, I know you can hear that. There's literally 3 lines. That's where the rings were going. So this dude, like I said before, it is worn totally out. So it needed a rebuild bad. Anyway, I'm gonna get the shop floor cleaned up so that I can do a little bit more with this, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, so now it's time to pull the rotating assembly. Well, I guess before I pull the rotating assembly on this particular, I'm going to have to pull the front cover, and I'm going to have to pull the rear main seal with the mount that mounts around it. So sorry, my mind went blank for a second, but once we do that, then we'll be able to pull the crank out, figure out what main bearings we're going to need, and you know where we're at. So here we go. Morning. Well, it's another day. And with that said, we got two sleeves. They gotta come out. That fuel filter basket and everything off. And then the main bearings that are still in the block, they have to come out. And that camshaft's got to come out. But wait, there's more. Yeah, like some sort of stupid infomercial in the middle of the night. What else we've got to do is we've got to pull these 3 injectors to get that head ready to go to the machine shop. And then we've got to clean this nasty mess. Yeah, because there's one bolt left in the front belly pan. It's got to come out. And then that belly pan, it's got to come off. So, and then we'll have that thing ready, and it'll be time to finally start doing parts cleanup. You know how that goes. So, y'all keep watching. Okay, you might have noticed at the very beginning of the video that there was a huge mess on the floor. When this thing first came in, it was just pouring diesel, and even whenever Chris turned the pump off, it was still just absolutely pouring fuel out. It was coming out of this injector right here. See how that nut's cracked all the way down? It was just flooding fuel out of that dude. So anyway, that's our head ready to go to the machine shop. We still got one broken bolt that was in the water pump right here. We'll have to get that dude out, but it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, if I spray enough penetrating oil on it, let it soak for a while, it might just turn out with a pair of vice grips, and if not, we'll weld a nut on that dude and then we'll turn it out anyway. So anyway, now, all right, that's got everything tore down, cams out, lifters removed, all the bearings are out. So now it's just time to get busy with cleanup. So I'm gonna get this dude moved over there, and then we can go to the 450 and start cleaning out that disgusting mess so we can get them belly pans off. So here we go to doing a nasty, disgusting job. Somebody's got to do it. Hey, if it was easy, everybody do it, right? Just saying. All right, everybody, we're going to finish up the parts cleanup for our Case 450G. So here we go. Okay guys, that's going to conclude the teardown of the Case 450B, as well as the initial parts cleanup. So the next thing will be cleaning up all the maintenance surfaces, and then we'll begin our build. So make sure you follow in for that, for part 2, and that'll be the build. So with that said, thanks for watching Lewis Equipment Service. We sure appreciate it. Click that like, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, and whatnot, because the more the merrier. So until the next time, we'll be seeing you. Hey everybody, thanks for watching.
Please subscribe and hit the like button.
And don't forget to share and hit that notification bell.